Hey, Aaron Chen here. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day today. About to head off to the gym, but just before I do, I thought I'd squeeze in this video because I was, just thinking about a bit of marketing and how I, generally communicate with my list. And I wanted to share this with you because I think this is a huge thing that a lot of people are not doing well, and I certainly wasn't doing it well. I was doing the wrong thing in terms of speaking to my list, communicating with my list, with my people. People like you, obviously, right? I was doing a terrible job of it the first few years of being online, right? And what I mean by that is, what you find with a lot of internet marketers, maybe you're an online entrepreneur, you're trying to build some sort of business online, and you're obviously collecting emails of some of your audience, right? Or your subscribers or people that are listening to you. Now, if you're not doing that, then you definitely want to do that, okay? You want to get an autoresponder. Make sure that, as you're driving traffic towards any of your websites, you've got to collect, email, their people's email addresses so that you can start to follow up with them on an automatic basis, right? The big problem with this is, if you're already doing it, is that a lot of people, all they do is they just sell, right? And you might have heard this before. Maybe you're following some internet marketers that are teaching you how to do that. They're saying all you need to do is just sell to your list, email them, like 5 times a day, or maybe you've even heard people say, email them as many times as you can, right? If you think about it, really, if you're a real person, okay, and you're getting emails from an internet marketer, for example, what do you do when you get 5 emails from the same person every single day? You switch off, right? That's what I do. There's some marketers that email me like 3-4 times a day. I basically unsubscribe to their emails because that's what most people would do. After a while, they start getting really, really annoying, okay? Now, some marketers will say, well, you got to email them every single day because maybe they missed the first email, the second email, and maybe, the third or fourth email catches their eye, and whatever you're promoting that day, then they'll buy, right? And if they don't want to buy from you, then you should get them off your list anyway. They're going to unsubscribe because, they're not that valuable to you. Well, there are different schools of thought on this, but what I've learned over the last 8 years of marketing is that you have to remember that the people that are on your email list, right, they're real people. There is a living, breathing human being behind every single email, right? And if you treat them like crap, then obviously, you're basically gonna be churning and burning your list, right? You don't want to do that, okay? At least that's not the way that I build my business, okay? And what I've found to be the most effective way is to actually treat your list like gold, treat them like a real person, and treat them how you want to be treated, okay? And what I mean by that is, if you're gonna be, giving people anything in terms of communication, make sure you give them your best stuff. Okay, first of all, don't email them every single day, right? Maybe email them, every day for the first few days, because you want to make sure that you're showing them what you're trying to promote, okay? Make sure that they get to see it properly and understand it. But after maybe the first 5, 6, 7 days, you want to email them every maybe 2, 3, 4 days at most, maybe even once a week after a little while, right? If they've been on your list for a long time, maybe start emailing them, once a week. But what I find for me anyway, personally, what has worked really well is email them every day for the first 5 to 7 days. Then after that, email them every 2 to 3 days. Okay, that's it. That's all you need to do. You do not need to email them every single day or 20 times a day. Please don't do that, right? That's the quickest way to burn out your list because people are just going to unsubscribe, right? Because they get annoyed. Now, once you get the timing down, right, what do you actually talk to them about, right? Well, the best way to keep your people engaged or to get people to know, like, and trust you is to give them value, okay? And when I say give them value, I mean give them your best stuff, right? So for me, for example, I'm an online marketer, right? So everything I do is about internet marketing, affiliate marketing, make money online space, that kind of thing. I like to teach my people, how to build their business online, okay? So whether it's, information like this that you're getting right now, teaching people how to communicate with their list, or, some mindset, things on mindset, or, where to get traffic, or how to set up their website, or how to get people to convert, from leads into sales. That's the kind of stuff that I like to give my people, right? Because I think that if it's valuable for me, then it's probably going to be pretty valuable for them, right? And what you want to do is you want to think about your list, right? All the emails that you've collected, your database of emails, basically, right? You want to think of that list you want to treat them like your family. Okay, if your list was your family, would you would you spit on them? Would you shout at them? Would you stamp on them every single day? Would you give them crap every single day? No, you wouldn't, right? Because they're your family. You love them. Okay, what you'd probably do instead is you'd treat them with care. You would educate them. You would nurture them. You would give them your best stuff, right? And that's something else. Now that I'm talking about that. What a lot of internet marketers tend to do is they tend to not want to give their list their best stuff because they're scared that if they teach their list exactly what to do, right, step by step, then those people on their list are no longer going to need them anymore. Okay, but that's such a short-minded way of looking at your business, because what you want to do is you want to give your list your best stuff. Because if you give them your best stuff and they try it and put it into action and it works for them and they get results, then chances are is they're going to keep coming back to you because they know that you are, the guru or the person that they can trust and look up to give them real information that actually works in your space. Okay, so think about that for a while, right? Imagine your list is like a garden, okay? Now, if you treat that garden with care, right? So if you water it, if you, prune the leaves, if you put fertilizer, right? And you treat it with love and care, it's gonna blossom and grow into a beautiful garden that bears fruit, and you can pluck this fruit and you can eat it, for the rest of your life, right? But if you treat that garden like crap, okay? You don't water it, you don't put fertilizer, you don't trim the leaves, then what's gonna happen? Your garden is gonna die, right? It's gonna weeds are gonna grow everywhere, you're gonna start seeing worms all over the place, and to be honest, your garden's gonna look like shit, right? It's gonna look really, really bad, okay? That's the same thing as your list, okay? Your list is like an asset. As you're collecting all these emails, you can, market to these people, you can bring them along, through your entire journey for a long, long period of time. Now, maybe, some of the people on your list aren't gonna like the first thing that you market to them, okay? But maybe they will like something else. So maybe, some of them will respond to Facebook marketing, whereas other people might respond to mindset marketing, or some other people might respond to YouTube marketing, right? But it's your job as a marketer to give your list different options, okay, and different promotions, and give them lots of value. So they stick around with you, not for the short term, but for the long term, okay? So I hope that helps, but again, a little bit long, again, a little bit of a rant as well, but I think that if you start to treat your list really well, and this is basically called list management, right? If you understand how to manage your list, if you understand how to manage your subscribers and your audience that are watching you every single day, and you can get them to know, like, and trust you by giving them tons and tons of value, then they're gonna stick with you forever, okay? Until I guess until you decide to close up your business or whatever in the future, right? And they will continue to buy from you when you make recommendations, okay? Because that's what it's about, right? Because they know, like, and trust you, they love you. Obviously the things that you say, they're gonna take it to heart, and some will buy, some won't. But the ones that buy, again, will help you to get your business into profit, okay? So start doing that, right? If you first things first, right? If you're emailing your list 10 times a day, please stop, okay? And let me know if that's been working for you. If it hasn't, then probably might need to make some changes. Okay, so tell me what you're doing, okay, in the comments below. Let me know. Are you emailing your list every single day? What are some of your list strategies? Has this, resonated with you today? Do you have, any aha moments going on, right? Have you been treating your list like crap, okay? Or have you been giving them your best stuff? Have you been giving them love? I'm really, really curious to know. So yeah, go ahead, make a comment, and I'll speak to you really, really soon. Take care.